G'day racers, just a quick video just about what's going on with this left and right hand circuit thing. The reason I chose right hand circuits was for the first one was safety. The risk analysis of a model with a wing fader coming around number 1 with the left hand, whilst that's fairly low, the actual injury side of it's pretty high. And seeing I've been working with Air League to provide personnel for button pushes for 2 sets of lights and stuff like that, I just can't do it. And what's more, that was already covered in the initial correspondence, so I can't very well turn it around. Secondly, I'm just not interested in doing it that way. So I've handed it over to Byron Simpson and the Large-Scale Racing Club, who've agreed to run it. That's fine. I've paid $1,000 to the club just to cover the entry fee, so I'm happy to leave that. I've also spent $1,500 on trophies, and they're nice trophies. I'm happy to leave that as it is. I might be doing my dad's one, because that was really for me about a building type event really. And I don't know how it's going to be conducted, but I'm assuming it's going to be the same as the last time we were there. And I'm not interested in sponsoring an event where all the pylons aren't judged, because it just gives people a chance to maybe not go around the corners. So anyway, I've got a model there, I'll race in it. I've got my Texan, which has gone to a good home, and also my old Formula 2's gone to a good home, just to try and bolster entries. And that's what's going on. I originally budgeted $5,000 to get this thing going again. And whilst most people think I'm an idiot, the idea for me is just to generate some Futaba-based contact for a magazine, which I've got planned towards the end of the year, a digital and also a print one. So that was sort of, I think I could get my money back with that and sort of get the whole thing kicked off. As far as Red Bull's concerned, the MSXR is no longer available, and a representative from Seagull Models was interested to come out and have a look. So you blokes that are hell-bent on racing nose, you would have had a chance to talk to the manufacturer, but there's no way I can. I've just told them not to come. Anyway, so better luck next time really. And just on PR, this whole thing has been about promoting the hobby for me with a competition, and I couldn't believe it when people started saying they're not coming because they can't turn right. I mean, seriously, a Boomerang 40 with a tuned pipes is competitive with just anything we're flying, apart from the Formula 1s. So I think that's a ridiculous thing for people to come up with. But anyway, that's what most of the punters want, so that's what we're doing. As far as tying that event in with Sandown, if any of the VMAA committee members are pissed off with my little comment when I forwarded the Train and Hobby Show's post on Facebook, perhaps when Andrew Sill does his webinars, ask him what $10,000 gets you in Melbourne as a way of promotional advertising. And 20 years ago, $10,000 used to get you a 3-week campaign on Gold FM. $3,000 a week, run a station. It needed 3 weeks, because normally the first week you had to convince the owner to take his not voiceover or whatever and try and get the campaign to work. Anyway, Sandown for $10,000, Train Hobby gives you a runway, a grandstand, gives you toilets you don't have to clean or hire. You don't have to put up fencing. You don't have to do anything, you just got to turn up. And all it needs half a dozen flyers with 2 models each, and you've got an air show. I think a come and fly day combined with an air show would probably work there. And as far as the bean counters are concerned, $10,000 divided by 17 clubs over a 6-month period, because generally that's what I've found. If you do an air show, people generally wander in up to about the next 6 months into a hobby shop. So that works out for $50 a club for the 17 clubs in Melbourne. So advertising in the country is cheap, advertising in the city costs a lot more. Anyway, thanks for listening. Cheers.